What about that guy?
That guy? My knucklehead brother? I don't know. You tell me.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Movie Showtime. As you can probably see from the title, we're gonna look at the 20 best summer romance movies. I know it's not summer in some parts of the world, but it is summer in some other parts of the world. Well, this video is not only for this summer. You can watch these movies in any summer or even in winter to remind yourself about how summer was like. Although I was planning to do this video last month, but something came up, so I'm doing this video right now. Anyway, enough with this intro. Let's cut to the list. On number 20, we have She's Out of My League.
Hi.
Hello. 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 New York, huh? Yeah, the big city.
Big Al.
Kirk is a TSA agent at an airport who meets Molly, who is so hot and successful. While she is boarding a flight, Kirk does some things which eventually attract Molly. Somehow, Kirk helps her out in some situations, and then later he finds out that she's also into him, and they go on a few dates and end up being a couple. But Kirk feels insecure because he feels that Molly is too perfect for him and she is way out of his league. But watch the movie to find out whether they will last as a couple or are they gonna break up.
I ejaculated in my pants.
On number 19, we have The Last Summer.
Come on. Wow.
Wow. Are you that good with condom wrappers?
Well, here in this Netflix original, it's their last summer after high school ends, and this movie mainly portrays about 4 friends who are trying to make their life decision about what they're gonna do after high school and who they should be with, not only for this summer but for a lifetime. This movie gives us the best summer vibe with love and friendship. Well, what are they gonna do? Will they choose love over other things? Well, you gotta watch and find out. On number 18, we have The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
You think that a pair of jeans that fits all 3 of you is going to fit all of this?
This movie is about 4 best friends who spend their summer apart from each other. They share a common pair of jeans which fits them all perfectly even though they have different body sizes. They pass these jeans from one to another and keep themselves in touch. Watch this movie to find out what adventures they're gonna take individually and how they're gonna maintain their friendship and find love. On number 17, we have Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Did she see me?
Uh-huh.
Was she coming over here?
Yep.
I wish I wasn't wearing this fucking shirt.
Fair enough. Why don't you try to unbutton it?
In this movie, Peter goes to Hawaii for a vacation after a hot breakup with Sarah Marshall, who is a TV actress. But it turns out Sarah also went to Hawaii and booked the same resort as Peter with her new boyfriend. Heartbroken Peter meets receptionist Rachel and they both become friends. Although Sarah is having fun with her new boyfriend, will she be able to realize what she lost? And what about Rachel? Watch the movie to find out further. On number 16, we have Monte Carlo.
On my neck. What is going on with you two?
Can you please just give her the necklace?
What necklace?
3 friends, Grace, Katie, and Meg, are on their vacation to Paris from Texas. When they arrived in Paris, they got some low-level accommodation and also missed the bus when they were visiting the Eiffel Tower. Then they randomly arrived in a hotel where Grace is mistaken for Cordelia, who is British and an exact lookalike of Grace. Now they decided to go on a trip around Monte Carlo using Cordelia's name. What will happen when the real Cordelia arrives? On number 15, we have The Kissing Booth.
M&D are out of town Friday night, so party starts at 8. Don't invite any jackasses.
Does that include you?
In this movie, Lee and Ellie are best friends since they were kids. They have some set of friendship rules that they should never break in any situation. And one of them is Lee's brother Noah, who is totally off limits. Ellie secretly has a crush on Noah, and one day at the kissing booth, Ellie kissed Noah, which leads her to break one of the rules. Now, what will happen when Lee finds out about this broken rule? On number 14, we have Endless Love.
He's my guest, and he's staying.
Whew. Jade just became a woman.
Well, in this movie, David has a crush on Jade from 10th grade, but he never told her or did anything about it. After high school graduation, they both meet and fall in love instantly. Even though Jade's father tried to separate them, they don't listen. They are so young and so in love with each other. And as you can probably see from the title, their love is endless and never stops. On number 13, we have Adventureland.
Jumpin'?
Yeah. Boner! You got a boner! Brennan's got a boner!
The summer after high school, James works at a local amusement park called Adventureland to cover up the expenses in college. Well, it didn't take much time for him to fall in love with a co-worker Emily. In Adventureland, he's having the best days of his life and experiencing true love. This might be the best summer of his life, and he learns about the unexpected experience of life. And also, Ryan Reynolds is also there, don't forget to check him out. On number 12, we have Hot Summer Nights. In this summer comedy crime movie, Daniel tries to socialize with everyone and wants to get a girlfriend. When he meets Hunter for the first time, he helps him hide a pot and ended up smoking it. Now Hunter and Daniel becomes friends and start dealing pots to earn quick cash. In the meantime, Daniel meets Michaela and Hunter meets Amy and they start to date. But can they able to do that when there is pot involved? On number 11, we have Mamma Mia.
And we kissed on the beach and ...
What? ...
That's what they did in the olden days.
Sophie is about to get married. Like every other girl, she wants this wedding to be perfect. She wants her dad to walk her down the aisle on her wedding day. But the problem is that she doesn't know who her father is. By reading her mother's diary, she has 3 possible fathers, so she invited all of them to the wedding. On the other hand, Donna is her mother who's preparing for the wedding and is completely shocked by the 3 men from the past. With a lot of music, this movie portrays love perfectly. On number 10, we have Blended.
Did you comb your hair?
No. Got out of the shower like this, I guess.
You took a shower.
I shower. I'm allowed to shower. My God.
Jim and Lauren meet on a blind date arranged by their friends, but it turns out they don't like each other and they decided to never meet again. But unfortunately, fate wants them to meet again in Africa with their children. During their time in Africa, they spend more time together and their hate slowly turns into something they never expected to happen. On number 9, we have Dear John.
What's wrong? Why are you all the way over here by yourself?
I'm gonna miss you. It's almost over.
Soldier John is visiting his dad for the summer, and one day when he's on the beach, he meets Savannah and he falls off the pier and also in love. And it only took 2 weeks for Savannah to totally fall for him. Although they both are in love, John is leaving for work and they're both communicating through letters. But can they able to maintain this long distance relationship with only letters? On number 8, we have The Spectacular Now.
You don't have a single... You're 17 years old. You don't have an ex-boyfriend?
No.
Really?
Sutter, guys don't look
That's
at me like
shocking.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys look at you like that.
In this movie, Shutter lives in the present. He has a good job, beautiful girlfriend, and he's complete body animal. Although he's enjoying his life, he has no plans for the future. He just lives in the delusion of a present, spectacular now. One day he got dumped by his girlfriend and then he meets Amy, who is a super nice girl, and she planned everything about what she's gonna do in the future. Then they both start hanging out, which leads to a change of things. On number 7, we have The Choice.
Oh, look who it is.
Wow. Can't seem to get away from you.
This movie is based on a novel by Nicholas Sparks. According to Travis, the secret to life is making choices. Travis is not into serious relationships and he is dating casually. One day, Gabby moves to the next door to Travis, but she has a boyfriend. Gabby hates Travis at first, but after that, things will change. Here, they have to make some important choices in life, which you will see when watching the movie.
Why do you make it so hard for me to flirt with you?
Because if I made it easy, you wouldn't flirt anymore.
On number 6, we have 50 First Dates. Henry doesn't want to be in a relationship until he meets Lucy. They have the best day together and Henry starts to think of having a serious relationship with her. When they both wake up in the next day, Lucy doesn't recognize him because he suffers from a short-time memory loss and she can't remember each individual day. But Henry just doesn't want to walk away. Instead, he decides to make her fall in love with him every day. I know it sounds so sweet and shows how much he loves her, but how long can he be able to do that? On number 5, we have Call Me By Your Name.
She seems to like you a lot. She's more beautiful than she was last year. I saw her naked on a night swim once. Great body.
In the summer of 1983 in Italy, Oliver joins as an intern to Elio's father. Elio wants to show Oliver around, so they wander around places together and explore things. As time goes by, things get complicated between Elio and Oliver, and eventually they found a romance. The ending makes us wonder what happens to Elio and Oliver in 1983. Will they have a happy ending or a sad one? On number 4, we have Grease.
I can't. Well, that's cool, baby. I mean, you know how it is.
In this musical classic romance movie, bad boy and greaser Danny and the good girl Sandy are vacationing in Australia and they developed a romance. When the summer is over, they thought they'll never see each other again, but under some unfortunate circumstances, they end up going to the same school. But Danny is different now and Sandy is in so love with him, and what happens next? Can't tell ya. On number 3, we have Before Midnight.
So, if you're gonna spend another 56 more years together,
Yeah,
what about me would you like to change? What?
that's another one of your can't-win questions. I'm not answering that.
Before Midnight is the third movie in the Before trilogy. This movie is about Celine and Jesse who met on a train 2 decades ago and they live with their twin daughters in Paris. After spending their summer in Greece, they begin to think about their lives and question their relationship with one another. But what do you think that makes them stick to each other? On number 2, we have The Last Song.
Best first date of my life.
It was not a date.
We could make it one. Don't mind coming to work with me.
Ronnie and her brother are sent to a small town to live with her father for the summer. For some reason, Ronnie doesn't want to talk to her dad. One day on the beach, Ronnie meets Will and begins to fall in love. Then she discovers 2 things, her love for music and how much her dad means to her. And also, this movie has some pretty good music which you'll surely love. On number 1, we have The Notebook.
You're different.
What do you mean?
It's the way you look. Everything.
You look different too, but in a good way.
This is the 4th Nicholas Sparks movie in this list. I hope most of you heard about this film. In the 1940s, Noah and Allie meet at a carnival in South Carolina. Noah is a mill worker and Allie is rich, so their parents don't like them being together because Noah is from another social class, so they got separated. After some years, a lot of things happened in both of their lives and eventually they will meet again one day. That's the list for today, guys. I hope you all liked this video, and if you do like this video, consider leaving a like and comment down your favorite movie from this list. And also, if you want me to make a different movies list, comment down which video I should make next. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.